Caroline, can you give some practical suggestions? Let's say you have someone who's listened to your talk and says, yes, I'm on board with this. This makes so much sense to bring these two pieces together, but that's new for their setting. What first steps would you suggest a person take in an attempt to bring these two ministries into a more coherent whole?
Sure. I think because we know every context is different, it's going to depend on, are you a person who gets to, because of your position, because of your volunteer or staffing position, that you get to have a hand already on both ministries and it's up to you to bring them together? Or do you hold a portion of it and then you need to also be working with someone else who holds another piece? So likely it's going to involve other people no matter what. So thinking about who are those stakeholders, who has this vision with you, or who do you need to get on board with this vision to bring alongside you to do this ministry? Because one person, one minister, one soul tender youth worker is not scalable to any amount of youth. So you need a team no matter what. So I think identifying that team with you, and then also starting small. If this is really a first attempt for a ministry that has real separateness in the culture, name one space. What is one area that feels compelling to your church and context to bring it together? Maybe your church that's all about worship. Create a youth-led worship that's just for youth, or all youth are leading it together, young, children and youth together. That's your thing, it's worship. Or maybe you're a arts ministry, and so you want to put on an art production around Holy Week, or expand the pageant beyond just the third graders and everyone's involved. If you're the arts church, that's a place to do it. Service is another opportunity. Fellowship certainly is. All of our kids like to get together and eat and play and do the things that kids do. But really find out what is your church's, what comes alive, what brings your kids and your church alive, and start there. Don't go running at service if that's not where your heart is, and don't go running at music if that's not where your church's heart is. But I think you have a sense of understanding of your context and your people. What is going to get them to show up in a new way? And it's probably based on how they've been showing up in old ways already. So you're not running against the grain. You're using the momentum and the inertia, or the momentum of your organization for this change. So it's not whole cloth, totally new, but it's, we do service, but now we're doing service together in a new way. So I think, again, start small with one thing, find out what that might be for your context, and then plan ahead. What is it? How do we get everyone involved, that they can safely be involved, that they all have a role and a gift to bring, right? So I think I spoke earlier, we don't want it just to be, well, the big kids are doing service and the little kids are there to cheer them on or give them drinks. No, everyone is doing service together. It might look different because some people are wielding hammers and some people are sanding for this particular project, but everyone's got their hand on this thing. Or if it's music, everyone has a role to give behind the scenes and on stage and in prep. So I think I've said, find the thing that brings your church alive, use that. Maybe just do one a year. Let's start small, one a semester, and then make sure everyone's got a role to play. And that can be the hard work, because we know if we're used to just programming for our youngest, then finding the roles for the older ones might be hard. Or if we're used to just programming for the teens, finding a role for the smaller ones might be hard. But you're gifted. You're good at this. You're a youth worker for a reason. Our jobs are constantly problem solving. And when you get other stakeholders, other people involved, they're going to have some great ideas to come alongside you in this work.